Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? I'm not sure if I have everything set up today. I was like, no, I'm not gonna stream, but then I remembered that I said I'm gonna do it on Sunday, and then I didn't because I forgot what day it was, and also I got very confused. So yeah, not great, but we're here now. Why am I peeking so much? Am I? No, there's no way. That can't be. Oh. Okay. All right. So I have to switch this real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Uh, 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 uh. Here's my stream layout. Run. There we go. And then clicker game. There we go. Now it should be in the right order. Yep. All right. Hey, it works. Nice. Huge. Okay. Uh, So today is gonna be gameplay and ideas, as always, or probably, hopefully, gameplay first and then ideas later. But I have some nice, or I want to think about some nice ideas. That is, because I was thinking about like, um, what do you call it? How do you say this? Basically, right now the game doesn't work that great because it's not a game yet. And I wanted to get to a state where it's actually playable, right? But uh, it's gonna be the same as any other clicker game, which I kind of don't want. So I also wanted to add something special other than just it being dice that you roll and that working a bit differently. But yeah, I wanted to basically I was thinking of having the rollers work a bit differently. Um but I'm not sure because or not a bit differently, they would still work the same, but there would be another portion of the game that you can switch between basically. So one of them would be rolling and the other one would be a like a map or something. And that would be the D&D side of the story, I guess, or whatever. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I was thinking like, because we already know what we roll, right? So like, if I roll something or if a roller rolls something, we know the results of that roll, and I could use that to something else, some other gameplay feature, like, um, let's say, as I said, like party members in a D&D group or something, where they have you know, they're fighting something, you know, and they have to get to a certain I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I was thinking like, okay, maybe there's like a boss or something, and each time you roll, you have to defeat the boss, or like your party, like your rollers have to defeat the boss or whatever. I don't know how that would work or what it would do, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because right now we just the way it works is very similar to other games where you roll and that's your score, but that makes no sense if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I was thinking, what if you had to like it would I don't know. It's something to think about, but I have some ideas. They're just not good, you know. Um I'll have to think about that, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure something out at some point, you know. But that point is not today because I want something to work at least. So a little update. Last time I was struggling to figure out buttons for some reason because we were making the roller buy buttons and then I couldn't like hook them up. I was spawning them, but I couldn't hook them up because I wasn't sure how, and I then ran out of time and you know stuff like that. But now, or I did know how, but like not actually with my system. So right now they're set up. I did it off stream. So the way it works is at the start we have this function. I think I'm gonna make it a like this, mark it as a private, just to be sure that I don't do it, or you know, just to be sure it only happens once. I could do a check, but I don't think I will need to do that, so it's okay. But yeah, anyways. So what this does is it goes through a list of the rollers, which right now it's a constant array, but I was thinking of exporting it as a resource and then having an array in that resource that I could just put stuff in from the inspector instead of doing it this way. Because what I wanted to do is for each prestige that you do, you would get new rollers, right? So it would have its own list, right? And then I would check like, okay, if you're on this prestige, load these rollers instead of these and whatever, and it would work the same. It's just that one of them is in code like this, one of them would be in an inspector, and I think in the inspector it makes more sense because it already preloads everything. It's saved on disk instead of doing it this way, which they are saved on disk, but still, you know. And then also they I don't know what the actual big difference would be, but the biggest difference would be that, or at least that I know of, is that I don't have to change this path. So like if I changed it here at some point in my project folder, I would have to also change it here because it doesn't change dynamically. And if it was a resource, it would change the path dynamically, I think, at least. So that could be pretty nice, you know. I think that would be neat. And what would be even better is I don't need to save them. It would be good to save them, but I don't need to save each one because a resource can hold its own internal stuff basically as everything else. So technically I can just if I really wanted to quickly test something, I could just make a new one in the. I could just press add element and then in the inspector and then create a new one in there without saving it, because it would be saved internally in the resource. So yeah, we'll see. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that would make more sense, but for now we only have one, so it's okay. But one thing that I'm worried about is that if something goes wrong, the script or the scene doesn't have to load, because, and this happened to me once before, because it loses the path and then it doesn't know what to do and then it just doesn't load and you can't fix it. You have to go into text editor outside of the engine and fix it yourself, and it can be a pain. So I'm not sure about that, but I think it's okay. We'll have to see. And then the other thing is I have some to-dos. I don't know how many. Do I have fix me? No. 3. Oh, this is just to move it somewhere else. That's fine. Yeah, so this thing, I figured out that I needed more than just a count, because I was like, wait a minute, that's not the only thing that's going to change. So I actually need the count, the price, and the upgrades, which are, or not upgrades, but like re-rolls for each, because each thing can have a separate reroll, I guess, or whatever, like separate number of rerolls or advantage dice or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but for now it's rerolls. Not the best name, because it doesn't necessarily mean that the last one is gonna count, but it just means that it's gonna do it multiple times and then pick the best one. Right. So I think I wanted to do it as a class or something, because right now it's an array and I have to guess what is what. But at the same time, a class, like making a class, takes up a shit ton of space. But at the same time, I don't think we'll have that many upgrades. And if we do, it's not going to be like a massive number. So I think we're fine on the RAM side, hopefully. If not, then we can just, put it back into like an array or make it a number or something. It's still going to be a dictionary. So it's going to be a dictionary of, let's say, a class of rollers or something. I don't know. But if that's going to be an issue later on, we can do some optimizations with integer packing or something, where it would be a dictionary of an integer, just one. And then we will have a function that goes in there and asks like, hey, what data do you have? And, stuff like that, based on bytes and bits and whatever. I don't know how. I think it's based on bytes, so, or bits, I'm not sure. It's complicated. I'm not I don't really understand these things that well, so we'll see. All right. So I think that's loud. Jesus. So I think it's good to have it as a class right now, and we can do it as an internal class. I actually don't know if that's what it's called. I think it is, but you make it like this. That's it. And the reason I want to do it like this is because right now, as I said, I have to guess which one is which. Even though I have a comment that says like what is what, that doesn't... It's not good. So instead, making it a class is better, I think. This is going to be a ref counted. And the way it's going to work is we have a... well, it doesn't have to be an inner class, but you know, I want everything to be in one thing, so it's gonna be a big ass script, but it's gonna do everything pretty much, hopefully. Or we'll see, I guess. So class roller, it's gonna have a count, so count, which is a big price, and rerolls. Func init. We need to count. That's another thing. I'm not sure if nah, it's fine. This is actually perfect. Price, rerolls, advantage rolls, maybe ADV rolls. I think that makes more sense, right? Advantage rolls, or because everyone knows what that is if you play like D&D or some shit, right? If you have ever played any game where you have a D20, for example, you know what an advantage roll is. Hopefully. It's a thing I'm gonna rename rerolls. Rerolls. Is there like... no, okay, rerolls. Is there only one? Oh yeah, because we don't use that anywhere. It's here, I think, where we say a lot of that. Rolls, roll, re-rolls. Add the rolls. Sure. How do you spell advantage? Advantage? Is that how you spell advantage? Advantage meaning. Yep. It is advantage. Real. This might be a short stream, by the way, today. Who knows? All right. Oh yeah, multipliers are going to be interesting. So the way I want to do that is instead storing... we can do it this way. We can either have a an upgrade system where you can... it's going to be separate for each one, for each roller, and the player separately. We can do it two ways. We can either store them in the rollers itself, or it's going to be a different list where for each thing that I have, roller or me, or like, you know, the click player, like the player basically clicking the dice, it's going to count a multiplier, and there can be an additive or a multiplicative or whatever. And the way it would work is it would ask, okay, how many of, I don't know, how many of these do I have, right? And then it would say, it would just basically do the normal calculation. So at the beginning, it would actually roll stuff, but then it would take the average, and then it would look at that list and ask, okay, based on what I have, how many of what should I multiply to the result of that previous average or result of whatever the roll was, right? So, but that introduces one problem, and that is that it's not specific enough. It's very global, it seems like, because it would do it for everything. And then it would have to match, like, okay, what do I have? What is happening right now? Which one is active? Which one isn't active? And that's not great. So maybe it is actually better to just store them in the data here in the roller class itself. But that also means that it has to be specific for the player as well, which I don't know if I want to do, but a player can be a special roller, I would say, maybe. But I don't know. It's kind of like a weird thing, honestly. I'm not a big fan of that idea. All right. Okay. It's called adv roles. Whoops. The fuck did I do? There we go. Yeah, even if I saved it in the roller class, I would have to still somehow figure out, like, how I'm gonna be adding new ones, if that makes sense. Maybe it would be the same as doing it through the buttons. I am not sure yet. We'll figure that out. I want to just do this first, and then we'll do the rest later. So, yeah. Okay, so the class is done. So we should have a rollers class in the core. That's a property. Or maybe it doesn't do it now, because I don't see any class stuff. Also, why? This is so weird, because right now I can click on the big class, but if I search it up... Oh, what? It wasn't there yesterday. Wait, what? Why is it there now? It's... This is so weird. Anyways, we have access to the big documentation now, so I don't have to look through it. So that's huge. Size check. Oh. I see. Okay, so instead of doing it this way, this can go bye-bye, and the value is a roller class. Class object. Whatever it is, I don't know. I just called it roller because I don't think I have anything called roller other than this, or like a class called roller, because it would complain, I think, if I did. So should be okay, hopefully. That's the worst time to stream, by the way, I realized. There's a lot of people streaming on Mondays for some reason, which is weird, at least at this hour. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. So the rollers are still gonna be a dictionary, but the object is gonna be the roller object. So what that means is that it's not gonna work right now because I fucked it up. Because, oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to do is, right now, the way I'm getting stuff from the button, from this one, is kind of scuffed because I'm doing get node, this and this, and then if it changes, I will have to go in and change that, and it's gonna be fucking awful. And so the way I'm gonna do it is I will have a scene which is gonna have a script attached to this, and that's gonna have all the necessary stuff, because we already have a unique label on them, unique name, which means that we can access them no matter where I put them, as long as they are the same type. So yeah, at least I think that's how it's gonna work. So let's see. So instead of doing it this way, we're not gonna be making an array of bigs. Instead of, we are making a, I should probably put this as zeros. So count equals big dot new 0. Cannot have mandatory parameters, optional parameters. Oh yeah, that's okay. We can just do it for each one. There we go. That's a big boy. Jesus Christ. Let's do it this way. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. If I do this, is that the same if I did it here? It is, okay. That doesn't make much sense, but I will take it. Okay, what if we do... No, it does. Yeah, because if I do this, it's the same thing. So it should be okay. So we'll do... Give me a second. Oh yeah, that's fine. So we'll do count big equals big dot new 0. Price big equals... Oh, well, actually, we can just do this, though, can't we? It's probably better. Because it takes less space. Yeah. So by default they are 0, I think. That's how that works. I think that looks much better than it was before. It's you know, Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyways, that's fine. I think that looks good. And it should work still, so that's good. Let's do this now, because we don't need that anymore, because it's gonna be a roller.new. That's it. And because it already has these as 0 as defaults, then we are good. So that's good. Also, although I don't think we need to initialize it this way, but for now it's fine. Later we'll be saving and loading from save data instead of doing it like, oh, a new thing. Well, actually, no. It would still have to do this, so it's fine. It would just pass a different argument instead of making new ones. So like if there is save data, then it would load those, but if there isn't, then, you know. But one thing that I was thinking of is I'm not sure how games do versioning, because let's say you load or I make a save system, right? And then I change how it works, how it saves data, or if it saves new data, or like, you know, whatever. And then I make an update to a game, and anyone who will have their data in the previous version will lose their data unless I have some kind of a parser that transforms that old data into the new data, which kind of sucks, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know how games do it, actually. I'll have to figure that out, but I know how to make a save system. It's just that I don't know if, like, I know it's gonna change a lot, probably. Maybe, actually, I have no clue, but, you know, I would assume it would. So, yeah. Also, I'm not sure about performance, actually. What's my VSync settings? Because right now, I'm gonna disable them, just because I want to see how much FPS I have. If it does this every 10 frames, or 10 times per second, I mean. Because I don't think this is fast. Because if we look at what it does, or maybe it is, but I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, and we'll have to test, we'll have to benchmark. That's about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. So init roller by buttons. Oh my god, this is something that's pissing me off about the scroll wheel. Sometimes they scroll twice, and there's only one point that it does that. It's so stupid. Instantiate, blah, 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 blah. We do that. Yep, that's fine. And then this is what's not good. I need to change that at some point, but that's okay for now. This is fine. That's the base price. Yep. And then we connect it, we bind the data, and then we add it. And this is the buy roller function that we are connecting to, which is basically you tell it which button is the button to update the information on, and then what's the roller name, because we're looking up roller names can't be the same, so we're looking up we're looking up through a dictionary by string name, or just string, doesn't really matter which one, I think. I actually don't know if it looks up by string or string name. Does it say on a dictionary? what the key is, because it is a string, but surely it has to be a string name, because if you have two of the same ones, it's the same one, right? I'm not insane, right? Isn't that how that works? Because to access the key, wait, what is this? Find the key. No. Get. Oh, right. That makes sense, because it doesn't have to be a key. Or it doesn't have to be a string. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. It's probably fine. We'll see. We'll test. We'll figure it out later. But at least it's gonna make you know, the roller objects instead of whatever that was before, which is nice. But that also means that accessing it is going to be different. So for initializing, it's fine, because we already know the data. Actually, maybe not. Well, we'll have to see when I'm doing the loading stuff, but for now it's okay, it's gonna work. And then when we're buying it, this is different. Instead of it being an array, it's gonna be a roller. And then so it wait, rollers is the no, that makes sense. Yes, this is good. This is the same. But this is not gonna work because it's not a so price. Yes, this is what I wanted, because now we have actual like boom, you know, and then I can click out, oh, what is this? You know, whatever. That's nice. Also, I just realized I have to go into these and rename what they are called, because right now I don't think it works, but I'll have to. No, I don't think I implemented that yet, the advantage roles, but I have to rename it in the resource, because right now they're called RPS, or no, oh, they don't even have it, never mind. Then it's fine. This is just rolls per second. We're good. This is just like how many of them per second should be rolled. I think. I actually don't know what that means. I'll have to see. No, yeah, no, I remember. Yeah. It is. Exactly as I said. So this is the price, that's fine. And then this is also a price, I think. And then as far as I remember, I actually deleted that comment, didn't I? Yep. That's okay. This is count. Yep. And this is good, because right now, if I do plus equals, or plus whatever, it actually works. It actually, like, I have auto completion working correctly, which is nice. I love that shit. So okay, we have another instance of what the fuck am I doing here. This is also count, because we want to see the name of it. So yep, that should work. So first it checks, I don't think this check is going to be needed, and I'll tell you later why, but for now it is there, and it's probably going to stay there just in case somehow figures out a way to somehow activate it without it being active. But the way I'm gonna do it is that a button in Godot can be deactivated. So I'm gonna show you here. This is a big ass button, right? And I can click on disabled, and it's there, but I can't actually click on it, and it actually changes how it looks. So I thought of including that and disabling the button if you don't have enough money. So each tick it would check like, hey, do you have enough money for this? And if not, then it would disable it, and if yes, then it would enable it, and that's it, right? So that way you wouldn't be able to click on it if you can't afford it, if that makes sense. But I don't know if it's gonna be needed. We'll see. I'm gonna have to update the whole button anyways, like each one, every single tick anyways, just because of descriptions probably, but who knows? I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. Also, I don't know how signals are with the performance. I'll have to ask someone or read about it, because I was thinking of emitting a signal each time an update happens, which is the same thing as calling a function in there, but with a signal, anything can listen to that. So maybe it would be nice to, you know, hook up the buttons or something to the funny. Hallo. 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 Dirb ace. Dirb ass. Drahabasa. How's it going? I posted some previews on Instagram just because it's content from songs. I picked up 3. I was gonna do it more, like more of them, but I was like, well, I don't know if you would want me to post stuff that we made together or that you made, and I'm just there. So I was like, you know, I was just gonna chill. I feel like expensive base. Why is that good? How does that work? Should this work? I actually don't know. Is there anything else? Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, I get it. Expensive base. Oh, it doesn't work. That's not good. Why does it not work? What did I do? Hold on. If price is 0, oh, that's why. Because price is 0. Whoops. Wait, how did I fuck that up? Where's my core? Let me see. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so we do have to do it anyways. That's okay. That makes sense. Roller dot new. Oh no, what am I doing? I should have done that. And then yeah, that's fine. So we do big new. This is the price, right? Or counts, I mean. No, wait, is it? Yeah, it is. Wait, what? Is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, no. Count, price, and then yeah, it was like this. So the count is also I'm good. I'm glad that you're feeling good. That's good. Oh, I can't speak anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay. 0 big dot new would be roller data dot base price, and then big dot new. That's ugly, but fuck it, I'm just gonna make it this way. Give me a second. Let's just do it this way. That's gonna look better. There we go. Big.new 0. What? What is it? Argument 2 should be in, but is big. What is it talking about? Oh, because there's no funny. There we go. Doesn't have an opening counterpart. Yes, it does. Oh, is it because of... I know what happens. I think it's like this now, right? Yeah, there we go. I think that's correct. There we go. I think that's correct. Let's see. If I do it this way, like... If I just make this... Yes, it would do it that way. Cool. Alright, now it should work. Yep, we don't have enough money. We click, we generate a shit ton of money because I'm cheating in my own game, and then we can buy it and it counts up. Wow. Isn't that crazy? And then if we don't have enough money, it's gonna say, yo, not enough money. Right now, only in the console, but you know, I'm gonna make it so you can't actually click on it, or it's gonna tell you that you don't have enough money or something. Yeah. So, but we'll worry about that later. So that's good. Is there anything else? Right, actually doing something. That's true. It actually has to do something. I don't know what the actual what do you call it? Curve or whatever of or a formula or whatever you want to call it of the buying, like the buildings or whatever in Cookie Clicker or some shit, or in other games. Like I'm not sure how it works specifically, as in like the price, I mean, like, because it has to go up in price each time you know buy it, but I'm not sure what the formula is going to be like. I have to take a Velka Kula. I'll be right back. Okay, have a nice Kula, man. Shlub hotam. Type beat. You know? Anyways, yeah, let's make the rollers actually do something. So, ignoring upgrades for now, it will do it this way. Each time, each tick that is gonna happen, it's gonna check first, like, yo, because we're already doing rolls on a button press, that's fine. But we also have to do a roll for each what do you call it? Roller. Yeah. But each roller has a different rolls per second, which I am not sure how to figure that out. So I might need some help, but I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure we can figure it out. And the base per second is gonna work like this. Like, because we have 10 times per second tick, we can figure out the math. So we'll do that. Let me see something. What's my physics common ticks per second? Yeah. Give me a second. I need to figure this real. Oh, I need to check something real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna be using Delta for this suit, so might as well get rid of that. So it's gonna yell at me, but that's fine. Because we need to figure out the time difference between frames, so, and we already have that, so it should be fine. That's what Delta is for, because we need to track time. Yeah, so it would be 1 second divided by whatever, how many different, or what do you call it? The RPS, I mean, right? Is that how that works? The math? I'm not sure, actually. I think so, right? But now I'm trying to think if every single one has a different RPS. How's that gonna work? We need to go through each roller that we bought, which we already have the info for. It's literally in the rollers dictionary, because this only has rollers that we bought. Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't. This is all rollers that are available. That's, you know, that's not a good thing, actually, now that I think about it. Because I don't care to check for rollers that I don't have, right? So why would I need to go through them? That's an interesting point, actually. Huh. Do I even have to? Oh no, I was gonna say, do I even have to have them as a dictionary? And not just as an array of roller objects, but I'm accessing data based on the name. So no, I don't. I can't do it any other way. Or I could with an ID, but then I'm relying on the, what do you call it? I'm relying on the rollers to be in the same order if they were normally, but that's not gonna work if I don't need to add rollers that I don't have or have access to. So I think I'm gonna split it into 2 dictionaries. I think one of them is gonna be all rollers, or like available rollers, I guess. And then the other one is gonna be like the ones that I have bought. So instead of instantiating like a bunch of buttons at the same time, it would have 3 or something, or 1, and then if I click on that one, I can make a new one and whatever. So I can do conditions for what I need to do in order to initialize that roller, I guess. And then that way I can add them to the dictionary of rollers that I bought, or that I have access to. So there's going to be 3 lists technically. The one is going to be the roller list that has access to all the data, like the base data, I guess what I call it roller base data, which is like the settings for the default roller object, I guess. Or let's say this test one has like a roller per second baseline or default of 1, or the price by default is 100, and then it can, like, you know, ramp up as the game goes on. But these are the settings for the defaults of those rollers. So this is gonna have that, and then there's gonna be another one which is gonna be a dictionary, and that one will have initialized ones, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should also do hidden objects, like hidden rollers, but I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. I don't want to copy Cookie Clicker too much, that's the thing. Let me see something. I'm gonna check the other clicker games. Box is a good one. How does this work? Wait, you can actually buy stuff with real money? That's funny. Wait, no, real? Actually? Oh, you can, what the fuck? Nice, good one. Honesty 1. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so like, let's say, where are the loot boxes is the question. Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't think. See, like, I can't buy these, but I'm pretty sure if I make a new private browser, you can see that there's only one. And if I click on it, it creates a new one. And then let me just open these. And then see, like, I think this is fine. I think this is fine to have it this way, where with the shop and stuff like that, it would just make a new one for each time there is a new one, instead of like having hidden ones. But I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to do hidden ones. It's just that that defeats the purpose of me having the two dictionaries. So I'm gonna do it this way. We'll do this. We'll do a, where am I again? Oh yeah, right here. So we want rollers that are available. Wait, now I'm confused. We only want to spawn the ones that or we want to add the ones that we own, right? So there's going to be ones that I can own and ones that I actually own. So available rollers, and then purchased rollers. And it's going to be the same thing, pretty much. Right? Yeah. And the available ones will be all the ones that I can get, and then the purchase are going to be the ones that I own. So that way, if I go through each, like on each tick, I only need to check this dictionary instead of the ones that actually don't have any count in them, because that way I would avoid going into the value itself and checking like, oh, are you 0? If not, then continue and whatever. Like, it's not that big of a difference, but it's, I don't know, it feels like a waste. But maybe it isn't, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it. We'll see. I'm gonna just put it back for now. So it's gonna be a function. Let's make it a function. It's gonna be like check roller, what would it be called? We'll see, but for now I'm just gonna make it here. Or no, I'm gonna make it a function, it's fine. So let's do something. Make rollers do something for now. So for, oh yeah, we need the delta, but I'm gonna do that later. So we go through each roller. So for roller in rollers, we what do? We go through roller dot, oh yeah, we need to check if the roller dot count is not 0. If it's not 0, or no, we do if it is 0, continue. That's gonna be a bit cleaner. Oops, there we go. Oh yeah, right. Equals is equal to 0. Yeah. So if it is 0, then doesn't matter. I'm thinking of doing equal or less than 0, but I don't think this is gonna be so bad. But if someone figures out a way to go into negative numbers as a count, it's gonna break everything. So I hope it's not gonna ever happen, but should be fine, right? Should be okay for now, I'm sure. Nothing wrong is gonna happen. But anyways, if it's 0, we don't care. We go next. If it's not 0, we check for the what do you call it? The RPS. So RPS, it's gonna be a big, and then we need the calculation, which would be, we need the delta, so it would be 1 big new 1 wait, would it be the one? Yeah. This is 1 divided by whatever. Can it be, where's my documentation? Where's my constructor? What the hell? Let's see. Is there actually not a constructor here? What the hell? This is stupid. Let's do it this way then. Where's my documentation? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so it's either an integer. Oh, that's a problem though, because wait, is it? No, it is. Because it's only an integer or Montesson exponent. That's, but this can be, the exponent can be a float, right? I think. Right? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Okay. Does that mean if I do 0.1, it's going to be a float? I actually don't know how this works. Or 0.0 or whatever. But that makes no sense, because this is how many zeros are on the other end, no? I am actually confused. I am not sure. I don't think this matters. That's a problem, because we need to divide it. Oh no. No, actually, no, it's not. Division. Divide. What is the difference between divide and divided by? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So it's an existing number. Wait, but that's another issue, because we would have to, for each time a tick happens, we would have to make a new. Oof, that's gonna be bad. Wait, hold on. now I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. That's because for each roller it has a different rolls per second. So, and we need to have an incrementer for each roller. That way we know like a internal timer or whatever you want to call it, right? Wait, maybe I'm doing this wrong, because if we know this is 10, right? Then if it's 10 times per second, we can just... Oh, no, that's not gonna work, actually. We do have to divide it. This wouldn't be an issue if I wasn't working in GDScript, but GDScript doesn't have a big number type, which means it's limited to 32 bytes, or like a 32 bit, I mean, 32-bit integer, or a float, I mean. And you could technically have 64, but you would have to recompile it yourself, like the engine. And I'm not about that. Or we can just use C#, and then that way we do have a thing. I am back. A second. All right. This is going to be more complicated than I thought, because I don't want to have a timer for each roller, like a timer object. Oh my god. I could do it as I said, like each one would save their own increment. So it would like increment each time a tick happens by delta. And then it checks, yo, is it bigger than whatever, right? I don't know. This is a weird thing. Let me see. Let me ask internet for a second. Uh, um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Because we have to go through each one and they have to have their own increment, so I think we do have to save it. But as I said, this... God damn it. I think I do have to do the purchased and available dictionaries for rollers, because now I'm checking, or now I'm incrementing for stuff that doesn't need to be incremented yet. If you don't have any of them, why would you need to have them incremented? You know what I mean? Yeah. For now, it's okay, but we'll see. God damn it. This sucks. That's fine. We got it. Okay, so the interval has to be this. This is the RPS, like rolls per second, right? And it's gonna be 1 divided by base RPS. So roller. Oh wait, but this is the actual roller, not the base roller. Well, no, that's still. Oh, but we don't check RPS. Is RPS gonna change? It would be easier to make upgrades. Oh no, I know. Never mind. I just figured out how to do upgrades. So multiplication would be like, let's do like, I don't know, your rolls on this roller are 2 times, like you have 2 times more RPS on this roller, right? Which would, instead of checking what to multiply by what and whatever, I would just literally multiply the RPS, because I would have to be saving it anyways. Or I wouldn't, but I think that's easier. So the roller itself would have RPS. That way I can just use the calculation here. Also, this is not RPS that I'm doing, I just realized. Or is it? We'll figure that out. But yeah, RPS would be... Oh no, it is. So yeah, so this would have to be a float, actually. The base RPS at least. And then the normal one would be a big. That means that we might run into some issues actually, now that I think about it, but it should be fine. No, it's fine. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this way. So let's add, go to my roller class and do RPS as one of the things. So RPS big, or no, would it be a big rolls per second if it has to be a float? Because we don't have access to floats, do we? I can't make 0.1 as a big number, can I? If the first number is 0, no, I don't think I can. Actually, how the fuck do I do that? Wait a minute. That's bad. Because initializing it is gonna be painful, no? Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. I don't think I can initialize a float big number. I have to what do you call it? I have to calculate it, which isn't a problem, but it's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Can I even hold on? Let's test it out if I can even do it, because I don't even know if I can do it. So let's do yeah, bar. Actually no, let's do print big new, or no, str big new. Oh wait, that's not gonna work either. Big new or big divide big new 0, or I can just do 0, I think, here, and then, or 1, I mean, sorry, and then I don't know, 0.1, that's not gonna work, is it? And then to string. This is not gonna work. It's gonna work. Why? What? How does that work? But that doesn't. This is not real. Because 1 divided by 0.1 isn't 10, as long as I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it's not. Last time I checked. Oh wait, it is. I'm stupid. What the fuck am I saying? Of course it is. No, this is correct. Okay. It does work with floats. Why does it work with floats is my other question. In the documentation, it says it only works with integers or big numbers. So 0.1 wouldn't work because it's a float, not big or an integer. That makes no fucking sense. Either I'm dumb or the documentation is lying to me. And I think it's the latter. So I would hope so, at least. Well, but that means that we can do it this way. So if I do like 0.5, is it gonna work? It does. So if I do 0.1, or wait, no, I already did that. I mean point, or let's do 3.5 or something. I don't know. It actually works. What the fuck? Okay. Question is it still a big number? No, it has to be, right? Because a division, yeah, it is. Okay. No, it is. I can check, but just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. If I do, what was it called? Type string, type of this, and it's gonna say big, no? Object. Yeah, it is correct, I guess, but it doesn't say what type of object, so I'm kind of scared about that. But it is correct, technically it is an object. It's just not very specific. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Hopefully. Anyways, we figured out this works. So in that case, where's my fucking thing? How are we gonna do it? This can go back. So RPS. Our roller. Where's my data? There it is. Name, icon, base, RPS is gonna be a float. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. So if I go here, it's gonna be 1 RPS. That's a lot, actually. But we can just test it that way, it's fine. And then let's go back here. And then we need to check the interval, right? Or whatever. Do something with the interval. So oh no, we have to save the interval. That's what it was, right? Or updated or whatever. Yeah, interval big. And that's gonna be default big new 0. Should be fine. I don't think we need to do this, actually. Because advantage rolls are always going... Well, if we're loading them... No, this is fine, actually. Never mind. The annoying part is gonna be every single time you open the game, the interval resets, which isn't a bad thing, but can be annoying. So I guess we could save that as well. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference, honestly. It can just be 0 every single time you open the game. It's probably fine. It wouldn't be a big deal to save it, but, you know, just for now, it's okay. Also, I don't think this needs to be a class, but whatever, we'll see. What is this music? Goddamn. I'm going crazy in the background. All right. Interval time. So roller dot interval plus equals delta. Oh, but delta is a no, that's fine because this is a variant. Yeah. Is it gonna work? I'm not sure. Delta float delta. That way we check that, but before we do, we need to check. Well, do we do it before? Oh no, this is not an interval. This is a time accumulation thing. What do you call it? I don't think there is a name for it, actually. Maybe there is, I'm just dumb. What do you call it? Oh my god. Because an interval is the rolls per second. This is something else. To do rename. Or fix me, I guess. Rename this. Where am I? Here. So oh yeah, RPS. That's what we were doing. So when we know the RPS, how do we know the RPS? That's a good question. Hold on. I need to. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's see. Each roller has a different rolls per second, right? And we're saving that, and it can change. It changes based on how many of them are there. So I don't think we actually have to save it now that I think about it. No, we do, because the default. Well, but we can get the default from. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're not saving it. I know how to do it. So the rolls per second is actually going to be big divide I think you can change stuff, right? Yes, you can. No, that's fine. Divides. We're dividing 1 second, and then wait, are we dividing 1 second? If we're doing it 10 times per second? No, it's fine. We don't care how much, like how many times it updates. I think maybe there is an optimization that I'm missing, but it's fine probably. Someone smart can tell me in chat if I'm doing it wrong or something. Let's see. So let's do 1 divided by RPS, which would in this case be roller lists, right? Oh, but we don't have the name, do we? Oh no, we do. This is the key is the name. Never mind. So rollers, or can we do key? No, I think it's just rollers dot, or rollers roller. Or no, that's the value. What am I doing? I'm already doing that. Wait, well, I'm confused. Hold on. Confusion. Roller list. That's the defaults, right? Because they have the base data, yes. I have to rename that. That's so bad. Oh my god. Fix me. Rename this shit. That's really bad. I don't know, like, it doesn't describe anything. And now we need the name, which would in this case be, because this doesn't hold the names, which I could make it hold its name, I guess, but I think it's actually necessary because it's gonna be faster. And then when I'm already initializing, I can just, you know, get the roll data and just put in the name. So I think that's a good thing to do, actually. So let's do that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Because name is already... It's gonna be yelling at me. No. I hate that. Title is a better way to say it. It's gonna be a string. Yeah, I have to rename that. That sucks. That's fine though. We can just go here. Name, it's gonna be title. Title. I don't... Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Should be fine. Where is my... There it is. Where else was I using dot name? Oh, it's not gonna complain about it. Let's reload. It should. But apparently it doesn't. What the hell is happening? Oh, it doesn't at all. Okay, that's not good. Thanks, Godot. For not letting me know what's wrong. Title. Oh, because name is a thing, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. What the hell? Okay, never mind. That's weird. That's very strange, but sure. I think that's everything, yeah. Okay. So when we're making them, before we do that, when we're making it, I need to say... Why is it not complain? Oh yeah, right, because I didn't actually put it here. Title, string, or... yeah, string. Come on. Roller data dot title. There we go. That's nice, that's nice. So our RPS is... we don't have to save that. We're gonna do it differently. So we can now check if we go into here. We can, instead of doing it this way, because that's stupid and I hate it, which I, now that I think about it, we'll have to do anyways, but we'll see. We can say... Oh no, we do have to do it this way, never mind. That's okay. So at least we can just do roller.name. Or title, I mean, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Invalid? Wait, what? What? Oh, because it's an array. Oh. It's not a dictionary. Right. Okay, I guess we do have to save the RPS, but that's kind of dumb. Oh no, because I did want to save the RPS because of the upgrades, right? I'm stupid. Never mind. That's okay. But we still have the base. We still have to get the base RPS, so we need to do this RPS. Why is it RPG? What am I doing? RPS. Rolls per second should be, I think all of them should be necessary actually, now that I think about it, instead of them being like a optional parameter. Because I'm doing it anyways, so might as well. Let's do it this way. Oops. Yeah. And advanced roll as well. Oh, we're not actually setting it. Whoops. Title equals title. Count price RPS equals RPS and advantage rolls. There we go. I think that's correct. Seems about right. Yep. And then title, count, price, RPS. Interval can be down here for now. I think that's fine. Yeah. Now it's gonna yell at me here because I didn't do it correctly. What am I not doing correctly? There's one missing. RPS is missing. Which one is that? The last one, right? Title. I think RPS should be up with the title because we already know that. Well, how is it here? RPS is first then price. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably fine. So title, RPS, count, price, advantage rolls. Title, RPS, count, price, advantage rolls. Title, RPS, count, price, advantage rolls. There we go. Same with here. Title, RPS is next. So let's do big. Oh, this is where the RPS goes here. So how is it again? Title, RPS, count, price, advantage rolls. So title, RPS, count, price, advantage rolls. Okay. Wait, why is it complaining? Oh, because we don't have the RPS. I'm dumb. We can just do it now, actually. I'm stupid. So we do big new roller data. No, roller data dot base RPS, which is a float, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. What is this sad ass music? What the hell? All right. So 1 roll per second is the RPS that we have, and then we can multiply it. So we don't actually have to calculate anything, I'm pretty sure. If we really have the data, why not use it, you know? So here, we do have the RPS, we just need to multiply it by the upgrades, but we don't have upgrades yet, so we don't care for now. So instead, give me a second. Yeah. So let me see. I don't know. I need a better name for the interval because that's not what that means. It's a accumulation of time, pretty much. That's what that is. So for each roller, we check if we have at least one, which we are not checking actually. Count equal, what is it? Is more, is greater than or equal to 1. There we go, that's better. And then oh no, I know why I was doing it, I see. Because then I would have a shit ton of nested stuff, but that's okay, I think. We can do is less than or equal to 0. That way it's gonna be better. So if it's less than or equal to 0, we don't care. So we need at least 1. And then if we have at least 1, we want to check if it's are we adding first and then checking, or checking first and then adding the time? I think we first added, right? That would make more sense to me, at least. And then we check if roller dot interval dot is greater than or equal to Am I doing this right? Should I do while actually? I think while might be better. No, I'm not sure actually. We'll see. Yeah, roller, what is it? Roller interval is greater than or equal to the actual interval, which is RPS in our case, roller.rps. Then then we do whatever we want to do, which in this case would be roll. And we're not doing any rerolls right now, but we can do that later. To do make add the rolls work. So we roll and then we get rid of the enter. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Okay, and then we do roller interval minus equals delta, or no, roller RPS. I think. I'm actually not sure if this is gonna work. I don't know math. I'm not sure. This doesn't seem right, but I'll test it. And then here we can say make rollers do something, delta, boom. Wow, epic. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, but we also need to do it for the number of, for the count. So we need to do it oh my god. Then while doesn't work because I need to do it multiple times. Because we need to do it for each one. Oh my god, that's annoying. But at least they will have the same interval, right? Yes, they will. Okay. That makes more sense, actually. Because they will all share the same, or not interval, but like the time accumulation thing. I still don't know what to call it. The timer, maybe? I don't know. A timer implies it would go down instead of going up, but, you know. I'm stupid, so I have no clue how this shit works. But that's okay. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I mean, it is now, but like, I think at least. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't. Why does it not? Trying to assign a non-object value. The fuck you mean? Of type? What is this? What do you mean? What is that? Is it not a roller object? Non-object value of variable of type. What does that even mean? Rollers. Where am I adding them? Yeah. Isn't that roller.new? What? Why was it? Why would it not work? I'm confused. Do I have to say as roller? There's no way, right? No, that's not it. This is confusing. What the fuck you mean? It doesn't know what this is? Why? But isn't rollers a dictionary of roller objects? Or am I looping through keys? What am I doing here? If I loop through a dictionary, am I not looping through the values? I thought I was. Maybe I'm not. Let's see. I actually don't know. For roller or for test variant in rollers, print test. It's gonna die, but I want to see at least. The fuck am I doing? Wait. Oh no, that is true. Yeah, this is the name then, no? Type string type of test. Okay, so I am. That's kind of dumb. Wait, what? Why would it work like that? That is stupid, no? My ad manager doesn't work. I wanted to skip that ad, but oh well. Because I'm gonna be ending soon. Isn't there like a... Oh, I do have to do it this way. I see. I guess that makes sense. I'm just dumb. Where is it? There it is. I forgot how this works. Wait, that means that I don't have to... Oh no, I do, because the defaults are still in an array instead of a dictionary. That makes sense. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, what the hell? That's stupid. But what if I do keys? Or no, what is the other thing? Not keys. Values? Yeah, that would work, right? But then this is a name. Wouldn't I be able to get the defaults? I don't know if that's gonna be faster. I don't think so, because then I would be accessing two at the same time, and that's kind of dumb. So I think this is actually better. So if we do that, it's gonna go through and now work correctly, hopefully. It didn't crash. We're on a good start. And I don't have enough money. I forgot about that. Oh shit, that actually does something. Yo, that's crazy. And I think it does it every second. So if I do rolls per second, fucking, I don't know. Let me check something real quick. There we go. Yeah, right. So if I do like let me quickly just mash this goddamn my finger. My finger hurts. Oh, that's 1,000. Okay, fuck that. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Um, Hold up. I'm trying to figure out like what the basics of this is. Hold on. So let's do like 5, right? Let's do base RPS 5. So this would be 5 rolls per second, and let's do a normal rolling. Where's my number of die? Let's do 1. And then sides 6. I think 20 is better, but still, let's do 6. No, actually, let's do 20. So we have 1 d20. So yeah, if I click, it's gonna roll a d20. So I need 100. There we go. I buy it, and then nothing happens. Why? Oh, it does. It's just very slow. I don't think that's correct. What is going on? That should have been faster. No, I think I'm doing the math wrong. Fix me. Math. Math is kind of fucky right now. What? Why is it not working? There we go. I'm just gonna call it fix math. It's just bad. This is not how that works. I think I'm just doing it wrong. No. I'm not gonna behold. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. It works somewhat. We got something working, right? We went through some revisions. It was a good run. I need to split this into 2, I think. Fix or to do maybe split these. Wait, do I? I actually don't know if I maybe split these into 2 dicks. What a great name. predict. There we go. That's better. Available rollers and purchased rollers. I don't know if I'll need to do that, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go now. So let's see who we can raid. Well, I mean, NPC is streaming, so I'm just gonna do that. It's probably someone who I can raid. Alright. Thanks everyone for stopping by and chilling and everything. We got some shit done, which is nice, and yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, because this week is gonna be interesting, but hopefully tomorrow, maybe, possibly, I don't know. I know it's not gonna be on Thursday, I know that much. So, but yeah, I think we have some stuff to do. We need to do the upgrades, like rerolls or whatever, advantage rolls. And then multipliers as well. And then I need to do it for each, like plus, do this logic for each, or for the number of purchased rollers of each type, and so on. And yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff, so we have some work ahead of us, but today is gonna be a shorter one. So, because I started a bit late. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you next time. Let me check his stream. Anyways, goodbye, bye-bye. I hope everyone stays gonna be nice.